All right, so today I wanted to share with you a little bit about setting up a 15-minute messenger party. So I know many of you have done them, have asked about them, and I did a video last week about the before, the after, and really the most important part of it. But I wanted to take a little bit of time to give you a setup so that you do know the nuts and bolts and how to make that happen. Now, some of you might be really techie, and that's great. And you may share some tips with me, but this is what I know. So, first of all, I want to say, what are the benefits of doing a 15-minute messenger pop-up? So, the benefits could be that you can book them really fast. Like you can book them within 2 or 3 days, have the hostess invite people, or you host one and invite a bunch of people and get it rolling right away. You don't have to clean your house. You don't have to even look cute. You can be in your pajamas, right? It's 15 minutes out of their schedule. It's going to take you a little bit longer. So it's a quick setup. It's a way to meet people because, of course, we want the hostess to have 10 to 15 people in the party group. And remember that maybe 4 or 5 are going to actually be active in it, but we want about 10 to 15. So there's some new people that like we talked about in the other video, like I talked about in the other video, is that now you have people that you can make connections with behind the scenes in Messenger and work to develop relationships with them. So that's key. So you could hold 2 or 3 in one night. So you could get your 3 plus 3 plus 3 done. So you could be anywhere in the world and host them. So there are some advantages to them. There are also some disadvantages to them as well. And so I wanted to share how to, like the how to's, okay, like the technical part, to hope that this will help you to have a different perspective and to make it a little easy. And like anything, you guys, the more you practice it, the better you get. Like I still am learning things. I still tweak it once in a while. So let's talk about the setup. So I do everything on my phone. As far as, well, I do all of it on my phone, but I'm going to share it with you. So I just did a quick recording and I hope that we can just play it so you can watch the setup. So hold on one second. All right, let me make this bigger. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if this will help you on the setup. Messenger group chat or any kind of a group party. First, you're going to go to your Messenger. Then you're going to go up to the right corner where it has the box and the pencil. You're going to hit group chat. You're going to search for your friends, or you're going to tag, tap, tap them. So let's say I wanted to tap and find Tim, my husband, and I'm just going to put somebody else in there right now. And then let's say you have to have at least you plus 2 people to set up a group chat. So I usually put my husband, the hostess, and myself, of course, and then I hit next, and then I name it. I usually do an emoji, like a fun emoji, so I know that emoji, it's easier to find. So let's just say I'm going to pretend it's Tim's Mary Kay pop-up, and I might put the date and the time, February 12th. 7 p.m. And then you want group, and then I hit create. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now in here, then as you can add members, you just click add and you can add anybody or you can search for them. You can also check your members and see who's in there. You can rename it if you wanted to rename it. I'm going to cancel that. And that's your pop-up. That's as easy as it is. Okay, so I know that it might have been backwards for you, but at least it gives you an idea. If you need me to send you that specific video link, let me know and I can send it to you. I recorded my phone doing it, and that was the easiest way for me to create that for you. So it is really simple, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. You really can't mess up. But once people are in that group, then you can go to them, especially if you don't know them, friend them on Facebook and then send them a messenger, like a messenger chat, a messenger message. Okay. Now, sometimes when they're in, you send a messenger message, but they're not your Facebook friend, they may not see it. So again, we want the hostess to be part of it. We want the hostess to be sending messages to her people as well. However, just like any party, you're the expert, you're the consultant, it's your party. So not every single hostess is going to be doing what you're suggesting that they do as you're coaching them. So, but once someone does friend you, after you've clicked the friend request, then I go back in and send the exact same message because they probably didn't see my message before. So those are just some kind of tips as far as getting the ball rolling. And it's the behind the scenes conversations where the magic happens, which was in my other video about 15-minute messenger parties. So you can do it about 2 or 3 days prior. You want everybody added in the day before or the night before, but the hostess can continue to add people up until the time it starts. And even if people aren't on right at the time that you're going to start posting, obviously that's the best. It's like them showing up at a party instead of like looking at a website later, but they still can scroll back and look at everything. Now, I also recommend that you only keep the party open or the deals till either midnight that night or 24 hours later, because anytime that you have create a deadline, it helps people to move a little quicker. So those are some things as well. All right, so the other thing I'm going to screen share here is we have our boards app. And so if you are not in our boards group, or if you need, okay, so this is our boards, our Rise team. And then inside there, we go to Facebook Messenger. Okay. And that opens up every single script or the invitation. It has what you do before the party. It has what you do the night of. So again, there is a little bit more that you have to put into it than 15 minutes, just like you would for any Mary Kay appointment, right? It's not a one and done book her and show up and everything is great. So that is the thing that you want to think about. Is having that little bit of time, but you guys really it takes a few seconds. Um, and you can paste and copy most of all this. So like, let's say it says starter post. I don't know if I can, if this will open. Let's see. Yep. So for example, these are all in there. And so you can literally copy them, click, click, click. Okay. And you can then choose to send them, which I'm not going to do right now, but send them. So if you look here, I click those three for the starter post, like the first post I would post in the party. And then up here it says copy, move, delete. So I would copy those and then I can go put them into, I'm going to close this because this did not do it that way. But I can actually click those and then send them directly to that party. It's not letting me do it in this format, but I wanted to show you where they're at. So everything really is in this board for you. Or the other thing is if you have also had a messenger party, then you have a template. So you can take the template, every single post that we did, and just go back, scroll up to the top, that first one. You might have to change the date, you might have to change the person's name, but you can copy it, click, click on it, copy it, and then paste it into the party, edit it before you hit send. So even though you plug it into the message, until you hit the little blue arrow, it doesn't get posted in that group. But all these pictures, so every single picture that you would need to post in there is in our boards. But again, you can also utilize, I'm going to stop sharing. You can also utilize the party that you already did and just change it up. So that is how simple this is, really, you guys. Don't make it harder than it is. There is no right or wrong post. A post is not going to help you succeed or not. If you missed a post, if you put it in the wrong order, if you didn't do it, if you forgot, none of it matters, right? The magic is in the conversations before, getting the people in the party group, having the connection of the friend, having a hostess that reaches out who is active in that 15 minutes of going on, and then the follow-up. So like anything, the fortune is in the follow-up. It also is your conversations with people, your building relationships with people. The party is just the presentation. It's just let me share a little bit about how I can serve you, what products we might have, how it can benefit you, and how it can help. So I hope that this quick little tutorial on 15-minute messenger pop-ups have blessed you. And you would start the next hostess, you would create a new group chat party with her and her friends, and then you could take either from our boards app with all the posts, and pictures, or from the messenger party you did. You can even go back into one that maybe you didn't host but you were part of, and you can copy and paste those and send them directly to your new party. So hope this was helpful, and have fun in 15-minute messenger pop-ups.